down and out. This I can promise you for sure.
All right, that's more Lou D. Adder. That's our music today, and we're here right now with Nneka Elliott and Mike Chalut.
Yes.
And Nneka, you're the president and the founder, right, of the Media Huddle.
Yep.
So tell us, you're putting on a great event about
Yes.
diversity with Tavis Smiley coming in.
This Saturday.
weekend,
Yes,
yeah.
this Saturday we're on. Da, da, da.
Indeed, yes. And Mike's here with me because he's also on the panel for that event, Diversity in a New Media Era. That's the name of the theme for Saturday's event. But just to talk a little bit, as you mentioned, about the Media Huddle, I've been in the industry, the media industry, for quite some time. Most people may know me from CP24, where I was a reporter, anchor, weather specialist for a couple of years. And then I recently decided to start this business to support media professionals as we sort of navigate the twists and turns of this industry and the way that it's transitioning. I just wanted to equip people with tools to better educate themselves and to position themselves in a better way to be more visible and more successful. So that is where that's the Media Huddle.
Yeah.
And then every month we have networking opportunities and workshops and seminars, and the one coming up on Saturday the 16th is just one of those. It's Diversity in a New Media Era, as you mentioned, and we've got 4 great panelists, and Mike Chalut is just one of them.
Who are the other ones?
We got Trey Anthony as well, and she, of course, many people know her as the producer, creator of The Kink in My Hair. She that was on Global, and she also did the stage production. It was the first Canadian play, forget about black play, first Canadian play to be staged on at the Princess of Wales Theatre. So we're really excited about her. Dalton Higgins, who's a blogger, author, broadcaster, hip hop culture expert. He's on the panel, as well as Megan Bowler, who's a UFT professor. She specializes in digital media and democracy. And you mentioned our keynote speaker, Tavis Smiley, who I grew up watching as the host of BT Tonight, and he has a show, Tavis Smiley, on PBS, and just really excited to have him on board.
Okay, so the Media Huddle deals with all issues of media, and this particular event is about diversity in the new media.
And the group is truly diverse.
Indeed.
The 4 keynote speakers are very, very diverse.
Now, so Mike, what's your, how did you get to be on the panel? What do you bring to that?
I host the Mike Chalut Show on Proud FM from 3 to 7 every day. It's a fun radio show. We do everything. We touch upon every subject from crazy sex to politics to why Rob Ford is Rob Ford. We tackle on every controversial event. It's a fun show. I've also worked in television. I've had 2 different TV shows. I had one show on the Slice Network where I was an airhead gay wedding planner, and then I worked on another show called Kim's Rude Awakenings, and that was on the W Network, and I worked with the crazy queen of clean, Kim Woodburn. Have you seen the show How Clean Is Your House?
Yes.
No.
2 crazy cleaning women. Anyways, so I was her co-star on that show. So I've been in the media now for about 7 years, so it's been a lot of, it's definitely a journey, that's for sure.
It's just making me laugh because, the Media Huddle is all about helping media professionals deal with all the changes in media, right? And it's just so funny because you meet so many famous people you've never heard of before these days. It's just insane.
Because there's so many
of them.
Journalists
so big.
Up, everybody's creating our own little niche for themselves because the platform is so huge now. So it's not to say that it's a revolution of sorts, and people just, people who traditional media professionals need to learn how to combat that and to work within.
Everybody's just trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's so much opportunity now for so many people because of all the new media, crazy things that are happening in the media. There's so many job opportunities, and so many people want to be in the media. So it's great that all this is happening.
Yeah. So let's talk about diversity a little bit. We had the opportunity a little while back to have Hamlin Grange here.
Yes, I know Hamlin.
And he works. I think that's what he does now is really work to bring diversity into the workplace. And let's talk about diversity. Like, how are we doing?
How are we doing? That is a good question. Yeah, exactly.
And you know, those are the things that we want to address on Saturday, because we want to talk about first diversity as a whole in the traditional mainstream media, but then also now the opportunities that are afforded to us because of the blogging, and everybody has a website, and the tweeting and the Facebooking. So is it a blessing or a curse in some ways? Because there may be a few people who would argue that social media networks are just an extension of regular societal networks, and the kind of misfortunes and at times mean-spirited behavior that we see in our society is just magnified to some extent when you put it out onto a platform that's so huge. But at the same time, you know, there are also some great opportunities for folks to take advantage of that, just to tell better stories.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I just think that because there is just so much opportunity for so many people, you know, you get definitely both, you know, you get both aspects of both issues. You know, you can either be like with the whole gay issue, you know, downtown Toronto, New York City, LA, it's very cool to be gay. But as soon as you step outside that box, you know, it's not so cool anymore.
It's kind of like the same for bike riders.
Exactly.
It's cool to ride your bike downtown Toronto, but don't get caught
venture.
Exactly.
White's Road and
yeah, it's so true.
Kingston Road.
You know, it's so true, but and that's what the media, you know, you allow. I see when sometimes if a blog goes up, that I do a blog, you know, I'll get gay bashed. You know, you'll get. I've had numerous amount of blogs go up where people are like, "You stupid faggot, how dare you?" You know, da da da. It's like, wow, it just shows you how big of a stretch it is, and you know, things aren't really changing even with all the social media help.
And because they're anonymous, the anonymity that goes along with that, people are, you know, so are using that now as an opportunity to just speak ill will. So we just wanted to explore and see what opportunities there are to encourage more diversity and the promotion of more diversity. We want to talk a little bit about as well, we'll talk about this on Saturday, how, you know, recent news, how we've seen the role that social media, technological advancements, digital media as a whole, how has that played a role in recent news events, you know, things like the unrest in the Middle East, the way it was just such a global enlightenment, and it really was because of the wide-reaching hand, so to speak, of social media. So did it help to dispel stereotypes? Did it help to educate people about other parts of our world? And what can we do with that? How can we harness that to our benefit? That's what we really want to get down to.
Now, do you have any clue what Tavis, you know, what's his approach going to be when he speaks?
Well, he is a philanthropist. He has done so much work in the community, the Black community. He speaks about multiculturalism as a whole. So his talk is going to be centered around multiculturalism and diversity as it relates to media and the importance of that inclusion. So he's, again, just going to wrap it all up into a nice bow and speak about that at 12 o'clock, because it starts at 10 a.m. Panel goes underway at 10:30 for an hour, and we have a nice little break for some networking, and then Mr. Smiley takes it away from 12 to about 1.
So now, who can go to this event?
Hey, we got so many people who are fans of Mr. Smiley, fans of Mike and Trey and Dalton, but also our members from the Media Huddle. And you can become a member. It's free. You just have to get onto the member list at themediahuddle.com. Our members who are journalists, who are writers, who are bloggers, lots of students as well who are interested in this. And students who want to attend, there's always a 40% discount on all our seminars and workshops as well. So for people who want to come, go to the website. Oh, sorry about that. It's up right now at themediahuddle.com. And if you go to the events page on the top, you can actually see there's a big little poster there, and you'll get more information about how to get tickets.
Okay, how much are the tickets?
Well, they range, as I mentioned. So for students, it's about $40. The regular price is $80, and then we also have a VIP option for people to mix and mingle with Mike and the other panelists, and with Mr. Smiley as well.
And where's it going to be?
At the Intercontinental Hotel in Yorkville.
Oh yeah.
So I see you thinking about it. We've got some great giveaways, all sorts of door prizes. It's calling you, Hugh.
It sounds fantastic. It's this Saturday.
That's right.
Starting at 9 in the morning?
Registration starts at 9:30. It gets underway at 10.
That's great. Okay, so
how has preparing for this event and launching the Media Huddle, how has it changed you so far?
Well, it's taught me that I can handle a lot more than I thought I could, and I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. I have the media angle down pat. However, running a business and some of the challenges that go along with that, it's always a learning curve, but I'm dedicated to educating myself. That's what this whole business is all about. And so I'm just learning and going along with that, but it's been interesting, and I'm looking forward to more.
It seems like we're all being, our envelopes are all being expanded, whether we have a choice in that or not.
It's true.
Sometimes. So it sounds like an awesome event. And what's next for the Media Huddle after this one?
Well, after this one, we have another more panel-based event happening at the Drake on August 13th, and that's going to talk about the status of Canadian television and future trends, talking a little bit about what's happening for the fall, certain programming, especially from Chorus Entertainment. And yeah, it's going to be strictly a panel, so we'll have ads on that once this wraps up, this event.
Wow, so there's so much going on in the media industry these days that I'm sure you're always
Our cup
got something
runneth
new.
over.
Yeah. Okay, guys, great.
Thank
great to have
you.
you here. So people can check it out, themediahuddle.com.
That's right.
Right.
You can check out Mike as well on Proud FM.
That's right.
You're
3
going to
to
be on
7.
the air in 5 minutes.
I have a
Mike?
meeting, yes, I have a meeting to go to in 5 minutes. That's true, I do.
Nico's waiting downstairs.
That's right.
Okay, guys, thanks a lot for coming
Thanks
in.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Cheers,
so
guys.
much.
All the best, and we're going to take a quick break and come back with Jason, I think, right after this. LiquidLaunchThatChannel.com. Thanks, guys.
You can count on me when you're down. This I can promise you for sure.